I get a lot of calls from like investors where they're looking to invest in various companies and they just want a little bit of help from me to like help them understand what these companies actually do. Because again, it's complicated. Like the space is complicated, but I think if you can explain it in a good way, I think it's very valuable. And so we did that. And then one of the funniest things that actually happened that I would not have ever thought is that I got a message from the office of Harrison Barnes. So Harrison Barnes is a basketball player for the Sacramento Kings. And so he has actually a passion for payments and fintech, and he ended up reading my book. And so I was like, that's super cool, because that's not the typical audience that I would have considered, right? Like NBA superstar who like is interested in payments, who actually just so happened to read my book. Like, that's awesome. So
what did he reach out to you about?
So he advises a number of like regional banks, and he also does a lot of work with his community. And so he believes that, sort of the payments and fintech and, helping people understand financial literacy is like really, really important. And so he basically reached out regarding that. And then he recommends the book to like a lot of people, which is really funny. So like I got a message from another one of my friends, and he said, "Hey, I happened to chat with Harrison Barnes, and he actually recommended your book. Isn't that funny?" I was like, yeah. That is hilarious. I didn't really have an intention of writing a book initially. It was more around, I just had a lot of writing that I did for my current company. I don't think that there ever is a perfect time to write a book. You just kind of have to do it. So Eric and I actually know each other from before. Oh, nice. So we're both like startup nerds. And so we've known each other from actually back when we were both in San Francisco. And so stayed in touch, and then obviously he was doing his teaching at Georgetown. I was always following him. And then he hit me up and said, "Hey, look, I'm thinking about doing this for working professionals. Do you have any ideas?" So yeah, I was very lucky. I already had a chance to know him before the coursework.